For the past 5 years, over 300 people were shot and killed each year. Last year was the second deadliest year on record. Every other day we hear about another young person being shot and killed in the streets of Baltimore. It is time for change. We have open-air drug markets that are allowed to flourish on streets like York Road. It is time for change. We have methadone clinics that have become public nuisances. We have streets that are littered with trash and hopelessness. It is time for change. We have abandoned homes that have become havens for criminality. It is time for change. We have schools that are failing our children. Students are scoring very low on test scores. We have schools that have no heat in the winter and no air conditioning in the summer. It is time for change. We have prosperity on the west side of York Road and poverty on the east side of York Road. It is time for change. My name is Anson Asaka. I'm a proud father of 2 daughters, and all my life I've been about change. I was about change as a student activist at Howard University, fighting against police brutality and racism. I was about change as a law student, fighting to protect affirmative action. I'm about change today as a civil rights attorney fighting to end discrimination around this country. And I want to fight for you as your next city councilman for District 4. Together, we can end the violence that's plaguing our community by addressing the root causes of the violence, by providing life-saving services for at-risk youth, by funding successful community groups that are fighting against the violence. We can educate and empower our youth by fully funding and implementing the Kirwan Commission's recommendations. We can empower our youth by giving them jobs, by expanding the Youth Works program. We can end racial disparities in our city by making sure that the developers and the nonprofits pay their fair share, and by giving reparations to those communities that have been locked out of prosperity and opportunity because of years of redlining, racially restrictive covenants, and segregation. These communities can no longer be ignored by the establishment, and I will make those communities my top priority as your next city councilman. We must move forward, not backwards. It's time for new ideas, new leadership, and new possibilities. Vote for Anson Asaka for City Council. For more information about my bold blueprint for a better Baltimore, please visit AnsonAsaka.com.